Holy crap, guys, I forgot to tell you, when you're playing as Armoros, if you hit the Purify button, he does this. Welcome back to Let's Play El Shaddai. Ezekiel, I'm not entirely sure you understand what love is, or you wouldn't be bringing this many people into existence that hate their own lives so much. And this is most certainly new and interesting and colorful in a world of gray geometry. Well, that's certainly unique as well. A shrine to Arakiel. I'll make clear, by shrine, this is not something his followers put together because they loved him and wanted to show their admiration of him. This isn't that kind of shrine. This is a gravestone. The descent was very hard on the fallen angels. Some didn't even make it. Arakiel is one that died before they even reached Earth. Well, bad for him, but it's one last fallen angel for us to worry about. Ah, yes. Whoa! Ah, yes, Ezekiel's children. Though this isn't really a child. Now, the tricky part about this fight is A, I have a terrible weapon for it. Now I don't. You have to get the thing to ram the wall. Which means you cannot have it ram the open space between them. This weapon is not going to do much in the way of damage to them, but it is going to let me dodge out of the way in time, which is something that's surprisingly tricky to do. You have to wait until you see the red circles around them. And even then, I think it takes, what, 2 hits to properly stun it? I don't actually need to do this. I could do the standing charge attack, I'm sure. Now you can not only look for the things that you're forced to look through, you can also look for the green light on the floor, which shows you where the location is. Nope, I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving. I have half a second to purify. As I said, you do have to wait until the absolute last second to dodge out of the way. As soon as you see the red circle below it, dodge. It will continue aiming towards you otherwise, so if you don't wait until the last moment, it'll aim off to one side and probably miss the wall. And having broken away its war helmet, we can actually see the old helmet below. We don't know what happened to the other pig, but we've removed the one that was left. Ishtar is still busying herself with Ezekiel, and we're fighting our way through this realm so we can get there to help. It'd be really nice if I had an arch right now. Be really nice if I had an arch right now. I do not like how gravity pulls me down so quickly. Now, an interesting section here, when you step on this switch, the blocks move. Want to line them up as best you can. To make your job of getting across easier. And sometimes that'll be easier than others. Here, for example, they're never going to line up super well. I'm going for it! Get another hurt left over! Heal just a little bit. I don't know if I was really missing any life.
Yeah. Yeah. まだイシュタールが追い詰めただけで倒せてはいないよ。大丈夫。あとはイーノックに任せよう。また連絡するよ。
So we hear that Ishtar was unsuccessful. And so, like it or not, it does fall to us. We gotta quick hurry and run and find out what happened to Ishtar, then. If anything Lucifer says is to be trusted anyway. Now this is yet another interesting area. You see, you could run straight up here, but that is suicide. The blocks are far too far apart anyway. So instead, you have to use these platforms. Now, when you jump on these platforms, it sinks down a little bit, but then when you jump, it just flies way higher. And I was thinking originally that you were supposed to use these to jettison yourself higher, but that's not actually it. You merely have to jump on them and then quickly jump off of them to the other platform and use them as a moving staircase. I was on that for way too long. I'm not gonna risk it with all those things moving. Hey! Nice job, Enoch. And now we get to do this for realsies. Yeah! That wasn't so bad. And we once again run across a similar issue here. So we've got to do something similar to climb up these platforms so we can move everything into place. That's actually pretty decent. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, done it once already. A second time shouldn't be that hard. The second time wouldn't be that hard if I was looking at the right moving thing. Okay, so we see the first one go. Then the second one. Then the third one. Then that one goes, but I'm not going to risk it. Now, how are we supposed to do that? Well, there's another switch. Oh, geez, that is really hard to time going up. I don't know if I'm going to get much better than that. Wait for you to come back. Thankfully, the jumps are easy enough that it's not the end of the world. Ah, but our adventure is not done yet. Ooh, those are fancy looking in the background. Look at that. Cool looking stuff. More fun than ever before. We gotta clear out this forest of whatever the crap's in my way. Now this looks beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and not go that way right now. If you go this way, you can certainly try to make it across that if you want to, and it is very possible. But instead, I'm going to go over here and fight a guy. I'm going to not take his Gale because I kind of want to keep... Oh, friggin' Arch. Friggin' Arch. Why is it so hard just to hit you? This is gonna get me hit. Why is it so hard just to hit your sorry butt? No, you're not dead yet, so I'm not done hitting you yet. Holy crap. That one guy makes my weapon get red so fast. Yeah, it'd be really nice if I could purify my weapon. I kind of need you guys to get the crap away from me. You guys. Why are the Arch guys the smartest frickin' enemy? Like, every other enemy is at least sort of dumb. Holy Holy crap. Every other enemy is at least sort of dumb, but the arch enemies, holy crap. My heavens! Pressing that switch lowers a new set of blocks, which should make our job getting across infinitely easier. All we had to do was fight a couple arch guys who had AIs that are way too good for the rest of the AIs in this game. Like, hey, I don't even have to worry about the moving platforms now. Like, the arch guys are aggressive, too. Like, most other enemies will kind of sit back and at least give you a second to beat on somebody else, but the arch guys, man, they are in your face constantly. No, I'm tired of your crap, good sir. You can go away. Or can you die so I can purify my thing? Like, this guy, he'll just swim around like an idiot and pose there for a little bit. And the big guy will just kind of walk around like an idiot for a little bit and stare at you. Okay, two big guys now. Man, you're not gonna let me do that? Really? Okay. Whatever you say, big guy. They can do that from a range, which is a little frustrating, but whatevs. Haha, I jumped over at that time, fool! I don't know exactly what hit me there, but that kind of hurt a little. Can you not corner me? No, I didn't want to take your weapon, I just wanted to purify the one I had. God dang it. This would be so much easier if I could actually take their weapons, but I really want an arch for this coming up. And I don't know when or if they're going to throw me another arch guy. Only they threw me 2 arch guys. Oh, and then you just kind of block it, okay. Like, can you get away from me? Holy crap. Do you guys have to be that aggressive? I know I need to not double jump, and I'm trying not to. Oh, wait, no, that guy's got a veil. No, give me that. I thought both of you had an arch. Man, that guy just kind of flipped the crap out. Alright, Enoch, he's over there. It's not that hard, Enoch. You just gotta... Boop. Now, hitting this switch makes the little electrified things go away. It doesn't lower any platforms, it doesn't stop anything moving. It just removes the electric guys. Which means... we still get to make jumps across these. Now, the most important thing you can remember is that you do not retain any momentum from these when you jump off of them. That is the best advice that I can give you to make this jump. I have seen people have a lot of trouble with this. And it's because you get the impression that you'll keep some momentum, but you won't.
そろそろ休んだらどうだい？なに、私に任せておけばいいさ。そういう時のために私がいるんだからね。じゃ、また連絡する。
Oh my goodness, Lucifer. Alright. Until next time, everyone. We're still in Arakiel's realm. But we've cleared out Ezekiel's pet. And I'm quite certain that there's not a whole lot left before we get to the end of this realm. Until then, everyone.